We get sap on the track.
Nice.
Hello guys, it's Freeman Fitness here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be bringing you a full day of eating. So as you can see in front of me now, we've got our first meal of the day, which you would have just seen me preparing in the kitchen. We've got a cup of coffee with milk and sugar. We've got 30 grams of Frosties. I can't tip the bowl up, otherwise all the milk will fall out. But yeah, we've got 30 grams of Frosties in here with 100 mils of milk. And then we've got the famous toast with butter and peanut butter. So there's probably about 10 grams of butter and 15 grams of peanut butter. That's what I've weighed out before, and I just kind of, I stick with that really. I don't really weigh my butter and peanut butter anymore. I just kind of weighed them once just to get like a rough estimate. But yeah, that's meal one. I'm gonna bring up the calories on the screen for you now of this first meal. This one is more of a carb hit than a protein and fat hit, but the next meal after this we've got more proteins and fats to come. So yeah, I'm going to get this down now. We'll go into a little time lapse, and then I'll catch you at the next meal. Okay guys, so that is meal one down, that is breakfast done. Just to let you know about this diet, I'm currently cutting, so I'm trying to eat less calories. So that's why like about 3 meals of this, like the next, So that's why this meal, the next meal and the meal after, they're all going to be about 400 to 500 calories. So they're quite low calorie meals. We're going to be aiming for quite high protein because we want to make sure that muscles are being repaired properly by the protein. And also fun fact, protein out of all of the macronutrients is protein burns the most calories when it's being digested. So obviously if you're trying to lose weight, something that can help with that is eating high protein. So that's what we're going to be going for today. And yeah, that is essentially what the diet is. It's a cutting diet. And also I'm trying to eat low fiber. Now this is something that was recommended by my doctor, so it's not something that I recommend for everyone. So for the standard person, you probably want to eat your oats. That's always a good breakfast to have, and yeah, not really focus too much on fiber, but yeah, I'm trying to eat low fiber. I won't go into any details as to why, but that is for me personally. So I'm gonna give this about an hour now to settle, just to digest properly, and then we're gonna go out on a run. So I'm gonna finish up this coffee, just probably watch some YouTube. I might go on PS4 for a little bit, and then once the food is digested, we'll be going out on a run, and then after the run, I'll see you at the next meal. Okay, so I've let the food digest for about an hour now, and now I'm about to go on my run. After I've finished the run, it'll be time for my next meal. So I'll see you
Then.
So looking at today's run, we went for a time of 19 minutes 20 and we covered 2.2 miles in distance, averaging a pace of 8 minutes 33 per mile. So this was quite a hard run today. I was quite out of breath. I felt like giving up at about 15 minutes, but I knew that I wanted to just complete the run, so I just kept going and I managed to complete it, so that's always good. But looking at the run that I did last week, I did 13 minutes 25 last week, so we added like another around about 6 minutes on to our time. In terms of distance, it's 1.5 miles last week, so we've added on 0.7 miles, which isn't too bad. And then looking at the average pace especially, we've added 20 seconds on per mile, or we've got faster essentially, so it's we're 20 seconds faster per mile than we was last week. So yeah guys, that's the run, and now we're going to move on to lunch. Okay, so we've just finished the run and we've got meal number 2 here. We've got 1 egg and 2 egg whites with 2 pieces of bacon and a bit of ketchup to top it. Even though I know some of you don't really like ketchup on eggs, I personally enjoy it. And then we've got a Pepsi Max too. So I'll put the calories and macros up on the screen now. Now yeah, we're gonna get this down. Okay, so that's meal 2 done. Just going to finish off this Pepsi Max and then we're going to get in a workout soon. Going to do some back and biceps today, which I'm going to film for you. Yeah, we'll get the next meal in before we go to that. So I'll catch you at the next meal. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to prepare a watermelon now, or a honeydew melon, which I've got here. So I thought to add this to the meal that I just had, the bacon and eggs. But yeah, I thought I'd show you how I prepare it, because when I first started eating honeydew melon, I had no idea. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a spoon to all these seeds. I'm going to scrape out that middle bit. So all of them seeds are going to be scraped out. It's going to go into the bin, and then I'll show you the next step when I've got that. Okay, so that's all of the seeds out of the honeydew melon now. Just to let you know, the reason it's in half, I ate the other half the other day, but literally first step was just to chop it in half. So like the first step, we're going to now chop it in half again, and then we're going to chop it in half again, so we've got little melon slices. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we've got that. Okay, so we've got our little slices now. As you would have seen, I just take a knife to the middle, I come down, try and get roughly about half, and then go to the other side and take the rest off. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to weigh it out. So I'm just going to turn my scale on, set it right, and then we're going to take a knife to it, and we're just going to smoothly cut around the bottom. And you should, if it's a good melon, get one smooth cut, but this one is slightly less ripe, so to try a bit harder to get it out. But yeah, once you've got that, then you should literally have to chop it into the bowl without much effort at all. Like so, and then we're going to do that for the other 3 pieces. Okay, so unfortunately the scale went off after I sliced the second piece of melon, but we've got 113 grams from the last two slices, so we're gonna class it as about 230 grams of melon. So I'm gonna add that into the calorie total now, along with the Actimel that you just saw me drink. And then yeah, that will be meal 2 done. Okay, so as you've seen, I've just had my lunch. And yeah, I'm going to be waiting a couple hours now before the next meal. Just giving the food time to digest and settle. But I have a cup of tea. So in terms of like snacking between meals, you don't want to be having snacks that are going to boost your calories up by too much. Obviously, if you're on a cutting diet like myself, you want to be sticking to quite low calories. And these ways to overdo it is just by snacking too much. So to curb hunger, I normally have a cup of tea, and it's just something, it's literally about 30 calories for a cup of tea, and it's going to last you like 20 minutes. That's something that I do to curb hunger. I just thought I'd share that with you, just so that you know, if you are getting hungry between meals, there's always stuff that you can do, like drinking a tea or a coffee, or even having something like a Diet Coke or a Pepsi Max. And it's just going to help you to stop those cravings basically. So yeah, I'm going to have this tea now, and then I'll let you know when I'm on my next meal. Okay, so we're just heating up our next meal now, the chicken and rice, which you would have seen me preparing. We're just giving it a minute, then giving it a little mix around to make sure that everywhere is getting cooked evenly. And yeah, then we're going to enjoy meal 3, which I'll show you on the plate now. Okay, so here we have it, meal number 3. As you can see, maybe, not sure how the camera angle was looking there. But, so we have 125 grams raw weight of chicken, and then we have about 75 grams of raw weight rice. And then I've mixed that in with some Nando's medium sauce, because rice can taste quite boring on its own. So I'm just mixing that in now. Yeah, and I'm missing Nando's, so this should hopefully mimic that sort of feeling, you know, getting in some Nando's sauce. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this now. Got my drink, just a pint of squash. I'll put the calories for this meal up on the screen for you now, all the calories and macros. And yeah, I'm gonna get this meal down. Let's have it. Okay, so that's meal 3 down. Chicken and rice is gone. It's amazing what a bit of sauce can do to your rice, honestly, because if you eat rice just sort of plain, maybe with a bit of spice in there, it can be very boring. But the second that you put some sauce on, so I use Nando's medium sauce, and it just made it taste like 10 times better. So it's made that rice so much tastier. So would I recommend adding sauce to your meal? Absolutely. I mean, for the cost of about 50 calories, you're gonna have a much better experience when eating your meal. So yeah, that is meal 3 down. Typically I'd have this post-workout, but today I'm having it pre-workout, just because I'm working out quite late in the day, and so I don't want to be having meal number 3 too close to when I'm having my dinner. So that's why I've had it now, before I do my workout. So yeah guys, I'm going to finish up this drink, and that's another thing as well. I always have a drink with my meals, just an easier way to get in your water for the day, especially when you're having things like squash. So yeah, that's the reason behind having a drink for every meal, just as well as being able to just wash it down, as you may say. But yeah, I'm going to finish up this squash, and then I'll see you at the workout.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just finished the workout, got ourselves a little decaf coffee. It's getting quite late on in the evening, so we're not having any caffeine, or as little amount as possible, because don't want to be kept awake tonight by that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this. Again, it's gonna be one of them things that's gonna curb the hunger, keep me going through to the next meal. And yeah, that's another 30 calories onto the total. So, next thing will be dinner. Okay, so here we have the final meal of the day, meal 4. We've got a nice lamb dinner. What we've got broccoli, carrots, peas, potato, and lamb in some gravy. So I'll put the calories and macros on screen for that now. And yeah, this will be the last meal of the day. And then I'll have a little dessert that I'll be showing you after this. So I'm not going to time lapse this one because it's dinner and to be honest, I just want to sit and enjoy it. So I'm going to come back to you after I've finished. And yeah, like I say, I'll take you through what we've got on the menu for dessert. Okay, so you would have just seen me make it. My dessert of choice, hot chocolate. So this is a Oreo hot chocolate that I found in the shops. And yeah, this is my dessert for today, and it's what I like to round off the day with something sweet, something chocolatey. You know, we all love a good hot chocolate. And yeah, that's literally about 100 calories. So when you think about it, it's not really that bad. Like if you would say eat a chocolate bar, for example, that would probably be more along the lines of like 200 calories. So just having like a hot chocolate can just mimic that sort of taste. Obviously it's the same sort of taste really, it's chocolate. And then it's going to last you a lot longer as well because it's a hot drink. So yeah, that rounds off today's full day of eating. I'm just going to bring up the total calories and macros up on the screen for you now. So as you can see, we had 2,144 calories. And that consisted of 119 grams of protein, 254 grams of carbs, and 66 grams of fat. So I was saying how I wanted to eat high protein today, and I know that some people may not think 120 grams is that high, but that's kind of on the low side. It all really depends on what I have for dinner. So sometimes I could reach up to about 150 grams, and other times it'd be down at like 119. But then you've also got to remember that the calories I'm on right now are quite low, being at just 2,100 around about. And yeah, again, it also depends on the day really, because if I have a bigger dinner, that could be up to about 2,300, and then obviously the extra protein is going to come from there. But yeah, obviously the first 3 meals that you would have seen me eat today would have been stuff that I made myself, but then because I live at home with my parents, I decided to join them for dinner, and it just makes things a whole lot easier on me. And it's kind of easy to track really, because a lot of the time we do have healthy meals. Like obviously today you saw that we had a kind of Sunday dinner kind of thing, like a roast. Sometimes we might have like salmon and jack potatoes. Sometimes could be something to do with chicken. Could either be like a curry or just something like chicken and rice. So yeah, it all depends on the day really as to how many calories I'm having. But the first 3 meals kind of stay consistent. So it's always around 2,100 to 2,300 calories that I'm hitting. And yeah guys, I'm going to round off the video there for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it all kind of pieces together well as I want it to. Obviously at the time of recording this video, I've just sort of got all of the clips together, and I've got this image in my head of how I want it to look. I'm hoping that it turns out okay. So yeah, if you've made it this far, make sure you comment down below, what are we going to say? Comment down below Oreo if you made it this far, because obviously got the Oreo hot chocolate. feel like that's quite fitting. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed as I said, and I'll see you in the next one.